we were talking about the being vocal, about gratitude, about being patient. The secret of love is patience. My dears, the secret of love is patience. Because love is something that we develop. When we are getting married, most of the time we don't love each other yet. It's just the emotions, expectations, it's this euphoria, it's the hormones, it's the good karma. Because first we consume the good karma, because obviously if we reached to marry a man, definitely it was a relationship from past lives. So let's say if in that relation were good things, were bad things, so there is a bowl with good karma, there is a bowl with negative karma. So usually first the God gives you the negative, the positive karma. Why? So that the two, I mean, okay, let's be more detailed here, because it's really important. We are meeting with our husband in order to get our accounts zero. It means if I hurt him in the past life, he will be hurtful to me this life, and vice versa. So basically somebody, because there aren't couples, love stories where both, even business stories, where both are suffering. In business, if somebody cheats, it's not that simultaneously both cheated each other. No, somebody was with good intention and somebody cheated. So basically somebody is suffering more than the other. And the very same in couples. In couples, in difficult relationships, there is one person who is suffering, there is one person who kind of like, I don't care, everything is fine. So the person who is suffering, that is the person who is basically processing the negative karma. Now, normally, with people with who we had bad, difficult relationships in the past life, on the cellular level, we will feel, I don't want, like something is rejecting. My dears, another thing, always trust your body. Your body will always signal when something is wrong. Going to a place, you feel, you feel something in your body, don't go. You are talking to a man and your womb contracts, that's not your man. Don't, whatever that would be, business, love, project, don't. Your body always tells you, reacts, indicating you that this is right, this is wrong for you. This is why in rebirthing we are cleansing our body on cellular level from all the traumas and all the memories that are not ours, are the ancestors. So in this life we have to meet in order to get the account. Somebody is receiving the lesson, somebody is paying the lesson. So normally we would be rejected by each other, because I remember how much he hurt me, so I don't want to get into this anymore. Or I know I owe him, and I know that kind of my job in this life is to suffer, so I don't want to get in this relation. Normally I would run away. So in order for this not to happen, God gives first that bowl of positive karma, where falling in love will come, when some, the pink glasses. Once this bowl is consumed, the real life and the process, the lesson starts. Normally is that first goes the poison, then goes the nectar. It means first you do the effort to really build the relationship consciously. You are open about what you like, what you don't like. You are accepting the breakups. You are not faking it till the wedding. Like, it's the most important to get married and then I know how to change him. No, if first you are ignorant, you are in a hurry, you are in your la la land and you don't want to open your eyes to the reality, thinking that after that something will change, if not after the marriage, after we have the kid. No, you have to really go into the difficulties of building a relationship, going through pain, going through not understanding what happens, going through moments of confusion, of silence, of solitude, of loneliness, of I don't know, different difficult moments, till both of you, because both go through the similar things, till both of you understand, like, no matter what, but still somehow I want to be with her, somehow I want to be with him, I'm ready to sacrifice this for him, he's ready to sacrifice that for her. So kind of they are doing the effort of building a relationship. So obviously that after that, difficulties decrease, and better times come, and this is very well noticed in arranged marriage. In Arabic world, they are less. I mean, in Lebanon, they are less. I believe in other Arabic countries, they are still like quite. It's a practice that is being done of arranged marriages. In India, it's mostly done arranged marriages, and a very long time ago, obviously, I was very skeptical. I was maybe being very sarcastic, right? And very like against this idea. And what kind of what century are we living? What arranged marriage? I will choose whoever I want. No, 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 no. But with time, with age, the wisdom comes, and you really understand the beauty and the wisdom and the potential and the power of the arranged marriage. Because when people get married, by love, when it's a love marriage, then usually after 5 years, 80% of those love couples, there is no more love and they divorce, and vice versa for the arranged marriages. Yes, in the first there is respect, there is duty, there is a kind of maybe liking in the best way, but usually after like 5 years, other kind of feelings come. Love starts to sprout in after a couple of years. And the most important, that the girl, okay, the boy, but the most important is for the girl, she is protected. Whenever she doesn't like something, she just goes to her father and say like, this is no, 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 no. So she's protected. When it's a love marriage, nobody will come to protect, because nobody is responsible for you. So actually, love these arranged marriages are not that bad. They have a lot of positive sides, and because obviously in India they are matched astrologically as well. But even if not, I mean, based on the feeling of respect, the feeling of duty, the feeling of friendship, and gradually, good feelings, love will come. And I know quite many couples of the arranged marriages which are after 10 years, after 12, 15 years, they are, I mean, happy people, very respectful, very good karma people. I mean, this really looks good, it feels good, and it's a thing that shouldn't be totally neglected. For example, I know where I live, the family of the Druze where I live, they are Mashayikh, and so two of their sons are already married, and both of them were arranged marriages. Obviously, I believe both of the boy and girl had to say like, I like at least, or I don't like, definitely. But still, the families were chosen and the families were matched, and beautiful girls, our beautiful boys. So no, things can happen in a nice way, so that they last. So basically, it's not only last. I say they will go on, but in the same time, the word last. Yes, I want to have something that doesn't belong to me, but I want to possess something. So lust is not bad when it's combined with the responsibility. This is comes love. There is responsibility. You want the pleasure, but you are ready to assume responsibility for this pleasure. That is, the love will come. But when it's only about like I want and I want, and no, it cannot last. Also regarding the man, if you feel that your husband um, is not some qualities you feel that he could have better or more, There is a beautiful technique. I like it, and I will share it to you if you want to use it as well. You just imagine that quality. Let's say your husband is not enough, has problems with expressing himself, or he's I don't know, physically not that courageous, or he's maybe not responsible, or maybe he's not daring. Whatever the quality that you feel that, or maybe he is I don't know, in your mind you would like him to be more financially successful than he is. Whatever that quality is that you feel that you would like it better in your husband, you just imagine your husband, and you imagine like the physical body of your husband, and in the same time that certain quality that you want in your husband, you just feel that that quality is growing like the energetical, like the aura, like a hologram of your husband, but in the aspect of that quality is just raising out of him. He becomes huge, and he covers a big area of, I don't know, your country or whatever. Like that quality in your husband becomes big. It grows in your husband. It's really very efficient. And another thing, for example, if your relationship is not very emotional, it's kind of cold, distant, or whatever. Imagine that, and generally, it's good to make as a preventive act. Imagine that you are giving your husband, this is a good thing to do in the morning, that you are giving your husband red roses. You are gifting, yes, you are gifting your husband red roses, and you are gifting your husband a sword in the symbol of the protecting, you know, the courage and protection, and you are giving the shield. Yeah, shield it's called. Like these are the elements of a man, yes, when he bears the responsibility and he's the protector of the family. So you can, you know, like you can give him, and you can imagine that it's a beautiful sword, it's a beautiful shield. If you want, you can put him a medal. If you know, you just can imagine. You, if you want, you can put a crown on his this, but always put on him the mantle of love, made knitted out of your love, a mantle. You just take out and you just cover him, or in a shell, or in a whatever you would. I don't know. It's your fantasy. But the thing is that such energetical little moments that will just take from you, I don't know, 5 minutes, but they repeat it daily, they really can make wonders. Then another thing which I would like very briefly to go through it, the rules of communicating with husband. When you are fighting, when you are feeling bad, okay, start crying. Start, my dears, crying. Okay, don't shout, don't these, just first start crying, because when we fight, normally we will feel like shouting, because we are angered by some kind of injustice that has been done to us. When we start shouting, we start being aggressive, because what we accuse him, we blame him, and we tell him what kind of bastard he is. When we do that, he automatically feels like protecting himself from us. So he sees in us a man. So if he depends on the level of our communication, but he can be rude to us because he sees in front of him a man who is shouting to him and blaming. So he will protect himself through shouting back, or talking back aggressively, or he will just slam the door and he will leave, like a symbol of protection for himself. Okay, but when you start crying, the men are really helpless in front of a woman's tears. And come on, we cannot manipulate this. You will not be crying like you will not do that. You will, like, you know, when you feel like crying, you just cry. Okay, don't hold, because many women, they just hold the tears and they go. No, just understand that you are hurt. It doesn't matter, you are right, you are wrong, doesn't matter. This is the second phase. Now you feel bad, start crying. And when you cry, this comes the second. So he's already kind of weakened, because really our tears have an unimaginable effect on them. When So first we allow ourselves to cry, and then we blame ourselves. So it's not that I'm crying and I'm continuing blaming him. That you are this all because of this. No, 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 no. How could no. You destroyed my life. You destroyed our no. He cannot handle. He already feels so bad that we are crying, and he obviously feels guilty for that. But when we are still start like blaming him, this is like too much. He cannot. He will not. What means too much? He will not be ready to handle it. It means he will not be ready to find the solutions. He will just escape, or by being silent, by being distant, he will just not involve, because he doesn't know how. But when you are, something happened, and you say, what, no, no, you start blaming yourself, like I could have felt this but I didn't know, I could have done it differently so that we don't reach to this point, but I tried my best, but I didn't know, I felt, or I really was tired to do, I know I could have spoken differently, or I know I could have been more attentive, or I know I could have been more punctual, but I just was tired and I didn't do. No. So you basically blame yourself. Like I say, I'm trying to love, I'm trying to fix our relationship, I'm trying to do my best, but somehow I feel that it's not working, I feel that you are distant, I feel that you are not loving, I feel that you, I don't say you don't love me, you don't respect me. No. I feel that something I'm doing wrong, that I feel that I'm not loved. I feel that I have no value in your life, or I feel that you don't care about what I like, I don't like. Like I told you a million times that I like the chocolate ice cream, not the strawberry ice cream, but still you bring me the chocolate. It means somehow I'm doing something wrong, and I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong, and I'm so tired, and I'm so unhappy. No. Oh, okay. And he says, no, Shubeki. So basically, you attack yourself. You are already crying. It means who does this? A weak person. He is the man. So automatically, he will feel like protecting you. And he says, Shubeki, you are the best ever. It's me, the stupid one. I cannot remember that you are liking the. I'm always confused about chocolate or this, because once you, no. And I cannot, like, no. He said, you are the best. It's me. I have my memory problems, or I was tired. Like, what? You are the best ever. You are my, I don't know, the light of my eyes. You are the hope of my life. You are the, no. I love you so much. Come here. He will not be distant, because he came to save you. He felt that you are feeling bad, and he is safe because you didn't blame him. He is safe. His honor is safe. So he felt very easily to come, to approach you, and to defend you, to protect you, and to hug you. And always tell your husbands that whenever you are behaving like, and this is in a normal, when they're adequate, when you are calm, when just tell him whenever such things happen, then you just please come and hug me. Even if I'm telling, go from here, don't want to see you anymore, never. You say, please don't believe me, just hug me closely, and I just really, that's all I need, and don't believe what I say. Because really they think they believe what we say. They really believe what we say. Another thing, another technique or another ritual that really makes the relationship stronger, the bond stronger, is doing the feet massage to your husband. For example, he came home in the evening. Let's say he works outside. He came home back. He ate. Or for example, I don't know, there is still 20 minutes till he'll eat. Like, usually they want to sit and to relax. Because they are tired, they just want to sit and to relax. It's not that he comes home and he starts like, okay, here is to paint, here. No, he comes and he wants to relax. You just sit next to him preferably lower than him. And she said, let me, you are tired, right? Let me just massage your feet. And he'll say, what happened? He will say, like, say nothing, you got tired. Like, come on, I can understand how tired you are. Just let me take care of you a bit. Because these feet are, your legs are just walking the entire day for us. I want to make you to relax. And no, come on, he can break the mountains after such things. Plus, the the feet, the foot part of the leg is the part of where all the energy accumulates. This is why usually in the I mean, let's say in the Indian culture, you touch the feet of your elders, so that no, logically, and of the teachers. So logically, the elders have some wisdom, they have some good karma, they have some good vibes. So once you touch it, you kind of take, you enrich yourself, you take those blessings, you take those energies. This is why it's a very good, lucky thing, good thing to wear the shoes of a happy person, of a rich person, of a wise person, of a teacher, of a saint, whatever. That would be just to touch their shoes. Really is valuable. So the feet massage is when you close the cycle of the energetical cycle on yourself. So basically, he gives you as a woman, you take it, and after that you'll pass it to him. This is a very important, it's a very important thing, especially if you are sitting a bit lower than him, kind of you are serving him. You are serving him in the DNA, on the DNA level. He's the king, you are his wife. So he's higher, you are lower. So he feels like, come on, yes, I'm responsible for this woman. The man will always feel responsible, and the man will always feel like protecting all those, my dears, pay attention, all those who are weaker than him, or for whom he is responsible. It means who allows him to decide for them. It means if the woman will be kind of, let's say, obedient, when she will accept his word, when she will accept him as a leader, even though we know, like, always the man will do like she wants, but when formally, officially, she will accept him as a leader, he will always feel that it's my duty to protect my woman and my family. So it's very important to agree with whatever he says, even if he is talking like, I don't know, stupid things, like he is telling you a stupid idea. You say, okay, great, yes, yes, yes. Say yes. And you understand that the idea is more than stupid. And after half an hour, or maybe next day, you, in the points when you understand that he overlooked it, he is not understanding what he's talking, through questions, you tell him that, let's say, I don't know, he wants to make a, I don't know, the second floor to your house, and you don't have the money, whatever, through question. I'll give the example I always give. He says, on the weekend we are going to visit my brother and to sleep over there. You say, okay, great, good idea. And you know that there is one room, his brother has 3 kids, their in-laws live with them, it's only one room, everybody's sleeping on the mattresses. And you understand, like, this is the last thing I would ever want, to go and to sleep over. But you say yes, okay. And then the next day, or after in the evening, you say, darling, I started packing. And you say, like, should I take our mattresses, or they will have? You say, for what mattresses? You say, look, they have 3 kids, the in-laws are there, you know, the room is very small, so they are already sleeping mattress. So I'm thinking, like, do they have mattresses for us? Will we sleep inside or on the balcony? Like, how do you think? Maybe you should call him. And he's realizing, like, actually she's right. Like, where I'm to say, you know what, let's go, but without sleeping over. You say, oh my God, amazing idea, you are the best, you are just the brain of the entire ancestral line. You said yes.
My husband does that to me.
So, so now you start like always. First word, say yes, okay. Say yes, okay. Like I remember, 2 years ago, I was in Moldova. I only reached, and my husband calls and tells me it was April, and he says like, Rada, I don't know what yesterday in the evening I don't know what came, but let's go to Nepal. Let's say book a ticket from Moldova, go to Nepal. And in these 10 seconds, I say, oh my God, this is such a stupid idea. I will never do it. But I say, okay, great, amazing. Yes, I won't. But in my heart, I say, from Moldova to Nepal, I will never go. Because there are things like I have to repack. Come on, in Moldova is so cold in April, and Nepal is like, it's like my luggage is absolutely inadequate. Then I have things to take from Moldova, and there will be definitely things I want to bring from Nepal. So having only 30 kgs to share them between Nepal and Moldova, like I will never do this stupidity. But I tell him yes. And then next day, like he's already telling me about the bookings, about the this, that, you say choose the hotel, like he's already leaving this. I say like, and I'm telling him in the very same style. I say, look, I'm already have a luggage. It's all like winter, like warm clothes. Like I will not leave them here because I have to go there. Then like, what should I do? And he tells me, okay, then you go to Lebanon, you go back to Lebanon 2 days and book for Nepal. I say, yes, yes, amazing. You are so like, what kind of idea? Amazing, amazing. Thank you. Now I am so happy. Now I'm happy. My brain is happy. My everything is happy. So he also understands that this is illogical, but he was carried away by the emotional way. His rational turned off. Ours doesn't off. We are emotional and rational in the same time. He was taken by the emotional. His rational was not thinking. So I brought him to the rational side, and he understood that actually, yeah, it's logical. Let her first do this, that, and everything will be the way we want. But first thing, let's support them. Yes, you are a leader, Andrew Gelemel. You are the leader. Yes, yes, I agree. And always then through the questions, you say, I have a question, like how will we be here? Or please tell me, like I feel like, how do you see these things? And he will describe, and through describing, he himself will understand that actually it's not clicking here very much. Maybe something should be readjusted. Uh, then also, the masculine language with the feminine language are very different. And when the woman says, for example, I will, please, sorry, I will never do this again, she doesn't really mean it. She will do it again, again, and again, and again. When the man is really saying, I will not do it, he really means that kind of, I will not do it. But she thinks that when we say like, I'm sorry, it means that we really will not repeat it again. But we will repeat it. The very same when I want to eat, usually the women will say, are you hungry? You are in the car. You are driving in the car and you are kind of already hungry. And instead of telling him that, I'm hungry, let's stop at the first or at the third, you are asking him, are you hungry? He'll say no. And say, what kind of and you will feel offended that, come on, it's been like 3 hours. How can you not be hungry? Didn't you understand that I'm hungry? Couldn't you think of me? And you are like, looking out of the window. And obviously after like half an hour, he will notice like, Shubeki, and say nothing. Like, no, I see something and nothing. Like, come on, I'm hungry. So just be vocal. When men are not, they are not good readers between the lines. They are not. They should be told exactly. You will not don't try to tell your man, oh, please bring me something delicious. Maybe he'll bring you shrimps and you wanted cake or ice cream you wanted or something you wanted. Be very specific about what you want. Please, I want something sweet, but it's not the chocolate, not the, I don't know, some pastry. I want some creamy cake. Or I want this, like this, because you know what you want. You know exactly what you want when you say, I want something delicious. So save his brains also. Don't let him, invent. Like, it's so hard for them to choose what you want. This is why they bring like the entire menu, like buffet. Like, I didn't know what you want, so I brought you everything. Or he will just buy something that you don't like. Then don't be moms for them. Whenever you ask him to do something, don't tell him how. Tell him what you want. I want that perfume. Don't tell him, go to the shop, they have the sales every month for 5 days. Or don't tell him how. Just say, I want this. Or I want this ice cream. But you know what? They have it only, don't go through that road because usually there is